My friend, Doctor, I am beside myself. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine such an attack to occur. How are Constance and Harriet?
Alive. Harriet is suffering the most. Before tonight, she has never heard or seen someone die.
If there is anything I can do, Amadeus, tell me and it will be done. There is no reason why this should have happened tonight. I take the blame fully onto myself. I should have taken into account that Hex had enemies who might try to take opportunities on his life.
Hex does have a penchant for making friends. However, I will say that the man saved my life once today in an attack that was no fault of his own. You could not have done better in your pick for your team.
That is unexpected. I would have thought that Mr. Hex would have found your ire by now.
The man is vexing only when you do not understand him. Tonight, he refused to bring any of us into his personal brawl. He is a man of duty, willing to give his life to resolve personal conflict. It is an ancient form of chivalry that is long dead across most of this civilized world now.
Regardless, I feel it's safer to relocate your family until Mr. Hex has finished his tasks with us.
Where exactly would you relocate them to?
I will send Cyrus to the inner city, away from the gangs, as soon as the sun comes up, with enough money to rent a nicer apartment for them. This way they're untraceable and will be out of any future foe's awareness.
You have my gratitude.
It's not necessary. I too am a man of duty, and I will never let a friend be without support.
Mr. Hex blasted the first two of them before they could respond. After that, the fighting started and he downed a dozen more with nothing but a 40-year-old rifle and sheer cowboy grit. I tell you, Constable, he must have killed half of them before our friends joined the fight.
One man did this?
I mean, mostly one man. Haven't you heard of Jonah Hex, the most ruthless bounty hunter in the West?
Huh. It sounds like you have a fan, Mr. Hex.
I don't need fans.
I'm inclined to support that line of thought. However, friends are important to keep around.
Don't need them either.
Without them, you would have been dead twice today.
You interfered.
So perhaps dying was the purpose. Is that why this Turnbull fellow is still above ground? You're hoping he succeeds in killing you one day?
Now you're sounding like the doc.
Amadeus has offered keen insight so far. I have heard that you utilize this yourself at the Maroney's bar.
Yeah? There might be something to this psycho thing he keeps blabbering about.
Then allow his insights to help you in a deeper way, too.
Some men are beyond help.
If I chose to believe that, then I would have driven a stake through my own heart years ago. No. Beyond help, Mr. Hex? Certainly not. Stubborn? Absolutely.
Okay, you two. What I've gathered is one of you is a hell of a shot, and the other broke some necks. How? I don't want to know. But who took the ones on the other side of the gate and the one down the street?
What are you talking about?
Walk with me. Right here. 5 guys with their throats ripped open and a whole mess from the bellies all over the place.
Hex, did you see anyone?
I was too busy getting shot at. This looks like your thing. Or Hyde's.
Hyde? Who's this Hyde person?
He wasn't here, and I did not come out this far.
So someone else was here. Who?
Griffin?
Being invisible does not give you immunity to bullets. I was hiding under the table, okay?
Who was that?
Do not worry about it. Mr. Griffin likes to keep hidden.
The wounds look to be made by the killer Mr. Wayne had trust with us.
Funny how everything comes full circle.
Killer? Which one?
A particularly vile one that has been tearing into young girls on the other side of the city.
Nah, he didn't do this.
How do you know?
The marks are all wrong. I had to bag one of those girls. She was torn into all over with a ragged blade. These here are messy, but the cuts are clean.
Your perpetrator could have sharpened his blade.
That's just it. The tearing seemed to be part of it. Like, part of the design.
So your killer uses a brand, like when marking cattle.
Interesting connection, Mr. Hex.
So, we have several dead men that no one among us has laid a finger on. Who in Gotham would want to help us?
Not us, ma'am. Wayne did not even let us know of this little venture until tonight. I suspect you lot are behind the gang massacre in the alleyways earlier today.
Sounds like that might have been us.
Good. A three-way gang war would have gotten a lot of people killed. How about telling us when something like that is about to go down next time? It's our job to keep the streets safe, and it's hard to know the good guys from the bad ones with cannons going off.
Your point is well heeded.
All right. I'm going to get the depositions of the other witnesses. If you remember anything else you might have seen, come over and tell me or one of the other officers.
We shall.
The constables were not told we would be here? How did our friend Claudius think our venture would go unforeseen by law enforcement?
Bounty hunters are kind of on the fringe of the law, partner. Might be trying to keep all that hushed.
Or he, perhaps, suspected our path of violence would come so close to home. Still, it is yet another mystery that makes two in one night, and I do not like the implication.
Which is? If Claudius hired us without telling the law, then he could have hired someone else without letting us know. A plan B in case plan A fails.
Or it could be that Ra's al-Ghul's League of Shadows is much closer than we believed. He did not appear terribly concerned when the fighting broke out. His agents could be anywhere and everywhere in this city.
If that's the case, then why doesn't he strike?
I don't know. It could be that he's simply curious, or a man of honor himself.
I thought Roz was on our side.
For now, yes. The future is yet to be seen.
I could keep watch of him, if you like.
Observe only from a distance. With his skill, he will hear you breathing if you're too close.
Noted. How are you, dear Harriet?
How do you think she's doing? Watching bullets get shot through the window and watching a man's head crack so far to the left?
Mama, all will be fine. I just have to work through it.
It is unfortunate that you had to witness the things we have to do in order to keep civilization safe.
Vigilantes and mercenaries. That is what you are.
I do not expect or even want you to agree with our methods, Harriet. If you did, it would begin to corrupt you.
I know I worry for my father's soul every time he joins you in going out on Judge Wayne's adventure.
I thought your family did not believe in a soul.
My father and I can disagree on some points. I fear his over-reliance on science has made him jaded to the things we cannot see.
You are wise beyond your years, Miss Arkham. You have no doubt a bright future ahead of you, but also a steep mountain to climb if you wish to cure this city's ills.
But it is a mountain worth climbing.
Yes, that it is. Stay well, Harriet. I hear that the judge is going to find you and your mother an apartment far away from our mission. That should keep you safe.
Thank you, Mr. al-Ghul. Keep my father safe. He is not a soldier like you, and he will need all the protection you can give.
Believe me, your father is safe as long as I am in Gotham, and when I leave, it will be safer for all of you.
Another brandy, Jackson, for the boys and I. Pull one of the good bottles from the cellar. As you wish, sir. Now, Travis, you were giving your account of the hunt for Hex. That's just it, Mr. Turnbull. We ain't heard a thing. Last Hank told us through the telegraph was that they had all arrived in Gotham. How many days ago? About 4, I'd guess. They arrived late, said they'd gotten a note from TDH from the clerk at the station telling them where to find Hex. It is only about a 2-day train ride from here to Gotham, is it not? It is, sir. Is there any way for Hex to have received word beforehand of their arrival? No, sir. We loaded up quiet and quick-like, just like he told us. Set this state on lockdown. I want you to send riders to all of our men in the nearest areas to return here immediately. If Hex managed to take down all 40, that means he has friends in that godforsaken city, and if he has friends, then they are free to die with him. If we have to lay siege to Gotham to flush him out, then we'll raise an army that can do the chore. I'll not waste a second, sir. We'll have an army that will make General Lee proud. See that you do, sir. I declare, that damn butler is going to have me catch a death of cold by leaving this window open all the...
The blade against your throat is sharpened to so fine a point, you will not feel it draw its first drips of blood.
Who are you?
A protector of Gotham.
Did Hex send you?
No, you did.
I don't get your meaning there, sir.
You have meddled in a city that does not belong to you. Our Talon dispatched your men, and will slay 100 more if they step foot into our domain.
What are you, and what business is this of yours?
Beware the Court of Owls that watches all the time, ruling Gotham from a shadow perch behind granite and lime.
If you're here to scare me, then it won't work. Hex and I have a score to settle.
Then I'll go deeper. They watch you at your hearth. They watch you in your bed.
Boss, are you okay? Let us in.
Speak not a whispered word of them, or they'll send the Talon for your head. Not a word, Turnbull. Not a word.
And what is your mission, sir?
Stay out of our city. If but one of your men arrives within our city limits, or speak a word of my presence here tonight, then I will send the Talon to cut off your head, and those of every living soul in and around this house. If Jonah Hex is your Judas, then we are the Grim Reaper. You will never see us coming, and there is nowhere that you will be safe. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Not a word, Turnbull. Not a whispered word.
Mr. Turnbull, you're bleeding. What's happened? I tripped on my way to the window. Sir? Call off the boys. I want all to stay as far from Gotham as you can. I am not asking you to understand. Call them off. That's an order. Yes, sir, right away.
Beware the Court of Owls that watches all the time, ruling Gotham from a shadow perch behind granite and lime. They watch you at your hearth, they watch you in your bed. Speak not a whispered word of them, or they'll send the Talon for your head.